After taking a rousing 2 of the first 3 games, the Philadelphia Phillies now find themselves on the brink of elimination. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast. And on today's video, we're going to be discussing my 3 takeaways from Game 5 of the 2022 World Series between the Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. So let's get locked in with takeaway number 1. And as we look at the first takeaway, Justin Verlander would finally get that very, very elusive first World Series win under his record. Now, when you look at the way that he performed last night, it wasn't exactly vintage Justin Verlander. I believe he had 4 walks on the inning. But outside of those 4 walks, Justin Verlander was absolutely dealing. He would follow the blueprint laid out by Christian Javier in the night before and really attack the Phillies hitters in a variety of ways, and it left the Philly bats really looking for something. Verlander would surrender only 1 run, had 6 strikeouts on the evening, and there's no doubt about it that this was the kind of start that you expected from a guy with the name, the legendary name tag, the marquee name that is Justin Verlander. And to this point in the World Series, he had not been that. So this was a big start for the Astros and a very big start for Justin Verlander. Now, as we look at the second takeaway from last night's game, Game 5 of the 2022 World Series, the World Series was won, saved, however you want to look at it, for the Houston Astros in the 9th inning by Chas McCormick.
Fly ball right center field. McCormick on the move. He's at the track. He's at the wall. Makes the grab. Chas McCormick. 2 gone in the 9th.
As you can see on that play, there's no real words to describe the absolute brilliance of a play of that nature. The way that McCormick would go up, grab the ball. This, to me, ended the season for the Philadelphia Phillies and solidified the win for the Houston Astros. For Philadelphia, they are now going to find themselves in a very difficult and precarious position. And that leads me to the third takeaway. And the Astros now have a commanding 3-2 lead heading back home to Houston and are now having to really just deal with 1 victory over the next 2 games to take home the World Series championship for 2022. Philadelphia now has the absolute terrible position of having to do something that has not been done to these Astros during these postseason, and that is lose back-to-back games. You're also looking at a Houston Astros squad that is riding high on momentum. And even if the Phillies find a way to get through Game 6, having Zach Wheeler on the mound, hopefully he is healthy. He can really bring something different than what was first saw from him in the first outing that he had against these very same Houston Astros. We're looking for something big and miraculous for the Zach Wheeler and the Philadelphia Phillies in Game 6. And once you know, if they can get through that, get to Game 7, anything can happen in Game 7. So that's what Philly is looking for. They're looking to serve the Astros 2 straight losses at home, something that is very difficult to do when it comes to these very, very tough Houston Astros. But if you're a fan of the Astros, you're feeling confident, right? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. How confident are you right now going back home, dealing with a questionable Zach Wheeler in Game 6, and being able to do absolutely anything you can in a potential Game 7? Phillies fans, how are you feeling now? Backs against the wall. This is how you've played the last 2 months of baseball through September and October. Your back has been against the wall. What are you feeling right now, fans? What do you believe the Phillies players are feeling right now? Is there pressure, or has this just been a fun run that has now reached its conclusion? Let me know your thoughts and feelings on that down in the comment section below, or find me over on Twitter at banter_baseball, and we can keep the conversation rolling. As always, keep it locked into our entire JLMG family with We Sibs, the Grand and Geek Show, and of course here, your favorite baseball channel, the Baseball Banter Broadcast. For sticking around to this point, head over to the link that we have down in the show notes, the description below, to our partner Lids, and to the baseballbanterbroadcast.com where you can save using the promo code on baseballbanterbroadcast.com of Red October to save 10% off your order. Keep it locked in as we continue to round out the World Series coverage, as well as the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.